My question is to the Premier. Premier, you announced yesterday that you're not going to move forward with major agencies as far as privatization without a vote in the House. Why do you treat Northern Ontario differently and not allow the same rule to apply to Northerners?
Premier.
To the Minister of Finance.
For Finance.
Speaker, in fact, we will be bringing forward amendments to committee on the budget bill to ensure that the process that we're already doing, which has enormous legislative scrutiny, so that there's no uncertainty around that. Our undertaking is to look at all assets, all services of the government, make sure they're being run in a way that maximizes benefit to all Ontarians. These are the choices, Mr. Speaker, we have made on a number of files. It's part of getting back to balance, part of being able to make investments in health and education to protect the important gains we've made. I look forward to working with the third party on those amendments, and we'll come forward in the budget bill. And I hope at the third reading opportunity, when the budget bill comes up, Mr. Speaker, that in fact, instead of sitting on their hands and doing nothing, the NDP will actually take a position.
Thank you. Speaker. Supplementary.
Well, you don't have to worry about you Democrats taking a position when it comes to the ONTC. We have said from the beginning that we oppose the privatization, and we urge this government to reverse itself. But the question is this. You have agreed, in order to insert in Bill 55 amendments, that says there's going to be a litmus test to any privatization. The first part is that you're going to have to refer the decision to committee and then to a full vote of this legislature. You're then quoted in the paper as saying, no for the ONTC, you will not follow the same process. If you want to have clarity, if you want to make sure things are done right, why do you have a rule that's different for Northern Ontario than it is for the rest of this province?
Thank you. Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, the Minister of Northern Development.
Minister of Northern Development and Mines.
So, Speaker, let me quote from a letter to the editor that was in the Timmins Daily Press, posted 56 minutes ago. When the NDP had the chance to save the ONTC by voting against the Liberal budget, they chose to abstain. The NDP had the chance to kill the divestment by voting with the Conservatives. They had the chance, yet they chose to do nothing. So please, spare me your protests and rhetoric. When one abstains, one chooses to sit on the fence. It says, you decide. However, when one abstains, it is similar to not voting, and you have now lost the privilege.
It's never too late to warn someone, and it's never too late to name someone. You have 10 seconds to wrap up.
If you didn't feel it was an important issue to either support or deny, then you really cannot complain about the outcome, can you? And that's from a Chris Loretto from Timmins.
Thank you.